How did a wedding turn into an absolute emotional disaster? My cousin's wedding was supposed to be the happiest day of her life. But for me, it was supposed to be the happiest day of my stomach's life. I had been fasting since the night before. Not for religious reasons, not for health. I just needed maximum storage capacity for whatever catering they brought out, and I was not playing games. The venue was stunning. I found my seat, tucked my napkin into my collar like a man with a plan, and locked eyes with the nearest waiter. We understood each other. The ceremony started. My cousin walked down the aisle looking incredible. Then the announcer tapped the microphone before the vows even began. He said, "Before we continue, someone in this room needs to come forward. There has been a major betrayal against this couple, and if no one speaks up right now, legal action will be pursued." I put my fork down. Nobody moved. The silence was the kind that makes you uncomfortably aware of your own breathing. Then, from the back of the room, a guy slowly stood up. He cleared his throat and admitted he dropped the bride's toothbrush in the toilet 6 months ago and put it right back without saying a word. The entire room gasped like he'd confessed to a felony. The announcer looked at him deadpan and said, "That is not the betrayal we are referring to." The man sat back down so fast his chair scraped the floor. Then the bride's sister stood up and admitted she spent 4 months sliding into the groom's DMs on a fake account to test him. Then a guy I didn't even recognize stood up and confessed he slept with the bride's father to scam him out of his life savings through a fake investment scheme. Right after that, another guy casually announced he had been swapping the groom's body wash with diluted sewage water so he'd smell terrible and get dumped. Then the groom's 19-year-old brother stood up, stared at the carpet, and confessed he was secretly messaging the bride for a year, trying to sabotage the relationship so he could slide in. The room completely collapsed. Someone's grandma audibly yelled, "Lord have mercy," into the open air. I genuinely forgot I was hungry. Then the announcer started laughing. He pulled out a folded letter from the bride and groom. They had planned the entire trap to flush out everyone who was acting suspicious. The bride and groom kissed, grabbed hands, and walked straight out the door. No reception, no open bar, no buffet, just gone.